The waiter lights one candle low. Between us, just a golden glow. I used to book a seat for one and leave before the night was done. But now your eyes catch every flame, and firelight spells out your name. The menu waits, we're in no rush. The whole room fades into a hush. Not in dinners dressed in gold, but in how my hands you hold. Not in toast the waiters bring, but in how you say everything. Candle between us, me and you. Every flicker glows brand new. Wax and wonder, gold and blue. The light leans in toward you. We order slow, we talk for miles. The candle bows to all your smiles. The red wine breathes, the shadows dance across your face. A soft romance, you cup the flame against the draft and tell the joke that makes me laugh. One little fire, one small table, holding all the love we're able. Not in chandeliers above, but in how you whisper love. Not in feasts of 7 plates, but in how your patience waits. Candle between us, me and you. Every flicker glows brand new. Wax and wonder, gold and blue. The light leans in toward you. Burning to its end, the night has been our oldest friend. I used to fear the fading light, the signal of a lonely night. But you ask for one candle more. We're staying like the night before. The flame stands tall and so do we. Two silhouettes who chose to be. Maybe love is not the blaze that swallows forests in 2 days. Maybe love's a candle flame, small and warm, always the same. I once dined in hurried gloom, the quickest corner of the room. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. The candle leans toward you. Between us, me and you. Every flicker glows brand new. Wax and wonder, gold and blue. The light leans in toward you. Candle between us, me and you. Every evening glows brand new. Wax and wonder, gold and blue. My whole world leans toward you. fire has burned from gold to red. The flames lay down, the embers spread. I used to watch a heater hum in rented rooms where no one comes. But now your blanket covers me, your heartbeat keeps the night company. The embers pulse like sleepy stars, and every glowing one is ours. Not in fires that roar and climb, but in how you take your time. Not in heat that fades at dawn, but in how your warmth goes on. Ember glow, just me and you, every coal still burning true. Red and amber fading blue, I keep my warmest warmth for you. You stir the coals with iron slow, a little storm of sparks below. We talk about the years we've kept, the couches where we laughed and wept. Your shoulder is my favorite place, the firelight maps your quiet face. No television, just the heat, and two old hearts that share a beat. Not in flames that start with ease, but in how you tend to these. Not in sparks of something new, but in how the old burns true. Ember glow, just me and you, every coal still burning true. Red and amber fading blue, I keep my warmest warmth for you. Is nearing 2:30, the embers down to 1 or 2. I used to dread a dying fire, an ending to a small desire. But you just pull the blanket tight and say the glow will last the night. And if it doesn't, that's okay, we'll light another one someday. Maybe love is not the flame that dances tall and shouts your name. Maybe love's the ember bed, still warm long after words are said. I once burned fast and burned alone, bright matches in an empty home. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. The last warm ember glows for you. Just me and you, every coal still burning true. Red and amber fading blue, I keep my warmest warmth for you. Ember glow, just me and you, every year still burning true. Red and amber fading blue, I keep my warmest warmth for you. corkscrews turn, the candle wicks begin to burn. I used to keep my bottles closed for better nights that I'd supposed. But you said every night counts too, and poured a glass of darker hue. The merlot rose like velvet rain, and midnight never felt so plain. Not in vintages and years, but in how you're always here. Not in labels, not in price, but in how you fill mine twice. Merlot midnight, me and you. Every slow sip starts us new. Dark as plums and deep as blue, I uncork my heart for you. We sit cross-legged on the floor, our backs against the bedroom door. You swirl your glass and play the snob, then laugh and lose the whole axe job. The lamp is low, the record turns, a saxophone politely yearns. We've nowhere else we need to be, just midnight, Merlot, you and me. Not in cellars stacked with oak, but in how you get my joke. Not in tasting notes refined, but in how your glass meets mine. Merlot midnight, me and you. Every slow sip starts us new. Dark as plums and deep as blue, I uncork my heart for you. At its final third, we're slow to speak, but always heard. I used to count the hours till day, and wish the dark would go away. But darkness now is Merlot sweet, a blanket over tired feet. We cork the rest for one more night, and carry glasses to the light. Maybe love is not champagne, loud and gone like summer rain. Maybe love is dark Merlot, opening up its layers slow. I once toasted to the wall, no one answering at all, but you're soft and steady, calm and true. Every midnight pours to you. Sip starts us new. Dark as plums and deep as blue, I uncork my heart for you. Merlot midnight, me and you. Every midnight rings so true. Dark as plums and deep as blue, I uncork my heart for you. the chair beside the fire, deep wine red our soft empire. I used to sit here on my own, a perfect chair, a perfect throne. But thrones are cold for only one, so you climbed in when day was done. We barely fit, we don't complain. Two hearts, one chair, one warm refrain. Not in sofas built for four, but in how you make room for more. Not in cushions, not in springs, but in how your closeness sings. Velvet chair for two, me and you. Every squeeze feels brand new. Crimson velvet, midnight blue. My favorite seat is next to you. Your head is resting on my chest. The fire approves, the cat's impressed. We read one book, you take the left, I take the right, we're page bereft. You turned too fast, I read too slow. We compromised by candle glow. The chair has learned the shape of us, two settled hearts, no fight, no fuss. Not in armrest, not in seams, but in how you share my dreams. Not in leather, not in lace, but in how you fill this space. Velvet chair for two, me and you. Every squeeze feels brand new. Crimson velvet, midnight blue. My favorite seat is next to you. The springs have softened over time. A dent that's yours, a dent that's mine. I used to guard my single seat, my quiet kingdom incomplete. But kingdoms grow when shared in two, and velvet softens, so did you. Someday we'll buy a wider chair, we say each year, but never dare. Maybe love is not a hall with velvet ropes along the wall. Maybe love's a crowded seat where elbows bump and blankets meet. I once spread out all room, all mine, and called the emptiness just fine. But you're soft and steady, calm and true, the best tight squeeze I ever knew. Velvet chair for two, me and you. Every squeeze feels brand new. Crimson velvet, midnight blue. My favorite seat is next to you. Velvet chair for two, me and you. Every night feels brand new. Crimson velvet, midnight blue. My favorite place is next to you. is dry, you strike a match against the sky of our small kitchen, dark and sweet, and light the candle, our nightly treat. I used to flip a cold white switch and call the brightness rich. But which of all those bulbs once warmed my chest? Your single match outshines the rest. Not in lamps of every room, but in how you light the gloom. Not in Watson's steady glow, but in how you strike it slow. Match, light, moment, me and you. Every small flame burning true. One quick spark, then gold and blue. I light my evenings with you. The sulfur curls a silver thread, you wave it out above your head. The candle takes the offered fire, a tiny sun on brass and wire. We watch it steady, watch it lean, the warmest stage we've ever seen. And dinner's just leftover rice, but matchlight makes it taste like twice. Not in feasts on silver trays, but in how you end my days. Not in fireworks overhead, but in how you glow instead. Match, light, moment, me and you. Every small flame burning true. One quick spark, then gold and blue. I light my evenings with you. The matchbox rattles, nearly done. We've burned 100, one by one. I used to think romance was grand, helicopters, rings and sand. But love is striking one more match, another evening's gentle catch. We'll buy more boxes, keep the flame, a small tradition never tame. Maybe love is not the sun, demanding day for everyone. Maybe love's a single match, brief and brave, a flame to catch. I once lived in electric white, bright and lonely every night. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. Every strike of light finds you. Small flame burning true. The logs you stack this afternoon now sing a crackling, popping tune. I used to need the TV on to trick the silence until dawn, but firewood writes a better song, and you hum quietly along. My eyelids heavy, head on you, the oldest lullaby made new. Not in music boxes wound, but in how you love this sound. Not in songs the radios keep, but in how you watch me sleep. Firewood lullaby, soft and true. Every crackle sings of you. Embers humming, gold on blue. I drift to sleep beside you. You shift a lock, the sparks take flight, a small applause of gold and white. You laugh and tuck the blanket in beneath my drowsy, dreaming chin. The kettle clicked off long ago, 2 cocoa mugs are resting low. The fire conducts, the night obeys, and sleep arrives in gentle waves. Not in pillows, not in down, but in how you stay around. Not in quilts of softest thread, but in how you guard my head. Firewood lullaby, soft and true. Every crackle sings of you. Embers humming, gold on blue. I drift to sleep beside you. The fire is low, you're holding me. I used to wake to hollow dark, no sound, no warmth, no resting spark. But now the embers wink good night, and you are just the blanket right. You whisper, sleep, I've got the fire, and love sounds just like that, entire. Maybe love is not the noise of grand parades and shiny toys. Maybe love's a crackling log, a sleeping cat, a dreaming dog. I once lay counting every creak, alone and cold, 7 nights a week. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. My sweetest sleep begins with you. Firewood lullaby, soft and true. Every crackle sings of you. Embers humming, gold on blue. I drift to sleep beside you. Firewood lullaby, soft and true. Every night it sings of you. Embers humming, gold on blue. I dream the whole night through with squared, you say, one wish per melted drop, and neither of us wants to stop. I used to wish on distant stars, cold little lights behind the bars, but wax is closer, warm and slow, and every wish has somewhere to go. Not in stars a sky away, but in how you wish and stay. Not in fountains fed with dimes, but in how you dream in rhymes. Wax and wishes, me and you. Every melted drop comes true, warm as gold and deep as blue. I spend my wishes on you. You wish for rain on Sunday mornings, I wish for your off-key performings. You wish our coffee never cools, I wish we always play the fools. The wax runs down in ivory streams, a little river made of dreams. The flame keeps notes of all we say, a scribe in orange heart at work all day. Not in lists of grand demands, but in how you hold my hands. Not in wishes wild and high, but in how you're standing by. Wax and wishes, me and you. Every melted drop comes true, warm as gold and deep as blue. I spend my wishes on you. Bow, the night grows late, the wax has cooled into our fate. I used to hoard my wishes tight, afraid they'd spoil in open light. But wishes shared, our wishes doubled. You taught me that when I was troubled. So here's my last one whispered low. More years of watching candles glow. Maybe love is not a vault of wishes locked behind a bolt. Maybe love is melting wax, soft surrender, no looking back. I once blew candles out alone and wished for someone on the phone, but you're soft and steady, calm and true. All my wishes pull to you. Wax and wishes, me and you. Every melted drop comes true, warm as gold and deep as blue. I spend my wishes on you. Wax and wishes, me and you. Every year of us comes true, warm as gold and deep as blue. I spend forever on you. lantern, amber maid, swings gently on its iron arm, and there you stand all dry and warm. I used to exit into night with no one waiting by the light, but now the lantern frames your face, the city's softest meeting place. Not in sunshine on demand, but in how you're where you stand. Not in skies of cloudless weather, but in how we leave together. Lantern after rain, me and you. Every droplet shines brand new. Amber halo, streets washed blue. The light was waiting, so were you. You kept a thermos still half hot. You always wait, rain or not. The pavement steams a silver mist, the kind of night that should be kissed. We watch the lantern paint the street, a golden carpet for our feet. The storm has rinsed the whole town clean, the freshest stage we've ever seen. Not in shelters perfect dry, but in how you stood nearby. Not in umbrellas open wide, but in how you're by my side. Lantern after rain, me and you. Every droplet shines brand new. Amber halo, streets washed blue. The light was waiting, so were you. We take the long way, arm in arm, past window candles low and warm. I used to sprint through after rain, head down beneath the dripping lane. But now we stroll like time is ours, beneath the rinsed and blinking stars. Each lantern down the avenue is lighting one more step with you. Maybe love is not the storm, dramatic, loud, and quick to form. Maybe love's the lantern light, steady through the wettest night. I once walked home in soaking gray, no glow to guide me on my way, but you're soft and steady, calm and true. Every lantern leads to you. Rain, me and you. Every droplet shines brand new. Amber halo, streets washed blue. The light was waiting, so were you. little towers side by side. We slid them closer on the tray, just to see what fire would say. The flames leaned in like whispered talk, two dancers on a waxen walk, and then they touched and rose as one. A small bright marriage had begun, not in vows set on a stage, but in how we share a page. Not in rings inside a dome, but in how two flames make home. Two wicks, one flame, me and you. Every fire we make burns true. Twice the gold and half the blue. My light is brighter joined with you. We watched it sway, our doubled light. It warmed the wine, it warmed the night. You said that's us, you know it's true. One flame that's made of me and you. The shadows doubled on the wall, then merged into one shadow tall. The record hummed, the night agreed. One flame is all two hearts need. Not in physics, not in chance, but in how you tilt the dance. Not in wax or in the wire, but in how you feed the fire. Two wicks, one flame, me and you. Every fire we make burns true. Twice the gold and half the blue. My light is brighter joined with you. The candles shrink at different speed, but one flame covers every need. I used to guard my single light, cupped hands against the wind all night. But flames that join are hotter blown than any candle on its own. So let the drafts do what they do. I burn the steadiest with you. Maybe love is not two suns competing till the brighter wins. Maybe love is wicks that lean and make one light from in between. I once kept my flame apart, a candle guarding half a heart. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. One flame now from me and you. Two wicks, one flame, me and you. Every fire we make burns true. Twice the gold and half the blue. My light is brighter joined with you. Two wicks, one flame, me and you. Every year we burn more true. Twice the gold and half the blue. My light belongs the bottle dark and slow, into the glass decanters glow. Give it an hour, you always say. The best of it needs time to wake. I used to rush through every glass, through every night, through every chance. But you taught patience by the fire, and waiting turned into desire. Not in first sips, sharp and tight, but in how you wait the night. Not in hurry, not in haste, but in how you let love taste. Decanter of us, me and you. Every hour we open new, breathing deeper, dark to blue. I'm aging beautifully with you. The candle bends inside the glass, a golden fish in crimson grass. We check the wine at 9:30. Not yet, you smile, but soon it's time. So we keep talking low and sweet about the week, about the street. And when at last we pour it out, it tastes like what our love's about. Not in years counted in oak, but in how you slowly spoke. Not in tannins growing fine, but in how your time meets mine. Decanter of us, me and you. Every hour we open new, breathing deeper, dark to blue. I'm aging beautifully with you. Ago, we drank too fast, afraid that nothing good would last. Now look at us, we swirl and wait. We let the evening decorate. The wine has learned, and so have we, that depth takes air and company. Each year decants another layer, and every layer tastes of care. Maybe love is not the pour, straight from bottle, rushed for more. Maybe love's the breathing time, the slow undressing of the wine. I once gulped at life alone, tasting nothing, even home. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. I open slowly into you. Decanter of us, me and you. Every hour we open new, breathing deeper, dark to blue. I'm aging beautifully with you. Decanter of us, me and you. Every decade opens new, breathing deeper, dark to blue. I'm growing richer with you. Above the fire, a silver frame, two younger faces but the same. That photograph from year one fall, the smallest wedding of them all. I used to keep my shelves all bare, no history worth framing there. But now the mantle tells our tale in candlelight, it cannot fail. Not in albums boxed away, but in how you're here today. Not in pixels, not in print, but in how your eyes still glint. Mantle photograph of you, every glance at it rings true. Faded edges still bright blue, the picture's old, but so are we still new. The fire below, it keeps it warm, our paper twins beyond all storm. You catch me looking, start to grin. We've barely changed, you say give in. Your hair is silver now like mine, the frame has gathered dust and shine. But when you laugh beside me here, the photo blushes year to year. Not in youth that photos hold, but in how we're growing gold. Not in moments frozen still, but in how you love me still. Mantle photograph of you, every glance at it rings true. Faded edges still bright blue, the picture's old, but we're still new. Someday we'll add another frame, same fire below, same two names. I used to fear what time would do to faces, places, me and you. But time's been kinder, we've been kinder. The mantle's just a warm reminder that every year the fire's still lit, and we still match the photograph bit by bit. Maybe love is not the shot, one perfect day, one lucky spot. Maybe love's the mantle shelf where time keeps smiling at itself. I once had walls with empty nails, no frames, no faces, no detail. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. My favorite picture's always you. Mantle photograph of you, every glance at it rings true. Faded edges still bright blue, the picture's old, but we're still new. Mantle photograph of you, every year beside you new. Faded edges still bright blue, my whole gallery is you. The big glass jar beside the door has 50 corks and room for more. Each one a night we sat and talked, each one a bottle we uncorked. I used to toss my corks away like nights not worth a second stay. But you said keep them, everyone, a little diary of fun. Not in trophies on a shelf, but in how you keep myself. Not in treasures bought with gold, but in how our nights are stored. Cork collection, me and you, every stopper saved rings true, stamped with red and kissed with blue. I bottle memories with you. This one's the night we fixed the sink, that one's the storm, the power blink. This one your sister's big surprise, that one the deal that won your prize. We hold them up like little stones from rivers that were ours alone. The jar is heavy, so's my heart, with all the nights we've kept apart from being forgotten, work of art. Not in wine that's drunk and gone, but in how the night lives on. Not in vintage, not in cost, but in how no night is lost. Cork collection, me and you, every stopper saved rings true, stamped with red and kissed with blue. I bottle memories with you. We add another one, the candle low, the bottle done. You drop it in, it knocks and settles among its brothers, light as petals. I used to fear the years would blur, that nights would fade the way they were. But here's our proof in cork and glass, no night with you will ever pass. Maybe love is not the wine, the fading warmth, the brief and fine. Maybe love's the cork we keep, the part that doesn't fall asleep. I once let evening slip away, unmarked, unkept in shades of gray. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. I save every night with you. Saved rings true, stamped with red and kissed with blue. I bottle memories with you. Cork collection, me and you, every year we save rings true, stamped with red and kissed with blue. A lifetime bottled up with you. The terrace cooled when midnight came. The candle jars still held their flame. You saw me shiver just a bit, unwrapped your shawl and shared half of it. I used to brave the cold alone, tough shoulders frozen to the bone. But wool that's warmed by someone's skin is twice as warm when you move in. Not in coats of finest thread, but in how you leaned your head. Not in cashmere, not in fleece, but in how you bring me peace. One shawl, two shoulders, me and you. Every shiver soothed brand new, wrapped in wool and midnight blue. I share my warmest half with you. The waiter asks, shall I bring more? We shake our heads, we're warm for sure. The wine is red, the stars are near. The candle jars hold steady here. The shawl has made a little tent where every word is breath and meant. Your cheek is cold, your heart is not. You give me every warmth you've got. Not in heaters glowing red, but in how you shared instead. Not in blankets thick and wide, but in how you're at my side. One shawl, two shoulders, me and you. Every shiver soothed brand new, wrapped in wool and midnight blue. I share my warmest half with you. We stay until the candles drown the last warm table in this town. I used to rush from cold to cold, from empty bus to empty fold. But cold is just an invitation for two to make a warm occasion. The shawl goes home around us both, a woven, wordless little oath. Maybe love is not the heat of summer's blazing down the street. Maybe love's a borrowed shawl, half of yours is all in all. I once wrapped up in my own arms and called it shelter from the storms. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. My warmest half belongs to you. One shawl, two shoulders, me and you. Every shiver soothed brand new, wrapped in wool and midnight blue. I share my warmest half with you. One shawl, two shoulders, me and you. Every winter warm brand new, wrapped in wool and midnight blue. I share my whole life's warmth with you. The lights went out at 9:15, the darkest dark we'd ever seen. You found the matchbox, struck and grinned, and lit 3 candles for the wind. I used to panic at blackouts, alone with shadows full of doubts. But you pulled out the crossword page and turned the dark into a stage. Not in power, not in light, but in how you save the night. Not in bulbs that buzz and glare, but in how the flame finds your hair. Candlelit, crossword, me and you. Every answer found rings true. 7 down is rendezvous. Every clue leads back to you. You chew the pen, I steal the wine. 4 letters, warmth, I answer mine. You laugh and write out HOME. It fits much better, you'll agree. The candle gutters on the grid, we solve the corners like we did on nights with every light aglow. But darkness makes the answers slow. Not in puzzles solved alone, but in how you share your own. Not in answers quick and bright, but in how you take the night. Candlelit, crossword, me and you. Every answer found rings true. 7 down is rendezvous. Every clue leads back to you. Power hums back 12:03. The lamps all blink apologetically. We squint and groan and make a vow to blow the fuses weekly now. I used to fear the dark would show how empty quiet rooms can grow. But darkness held us soft as fur and made the candle moments purr. Maybe love is not the grid of city lights and all they did. Maybe love's a candle's reach, just enough for 1 page each. I once sat out the blackout scared, counting minutes unprepared. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. My favorite answer's always you. Candlelit, crossword, me and you. Every answer found rings true. answer, me and you. Every clue was always you. The hearthstone's older than the town, worn smooth where firelight settles down. We bought this house for that one stone. You knocked it twice and called it home. I used to rent my winters out to radiators cold with doubt, but stone remembers every fire, and you remember my desire. Not in mansions on the hill, but in how you're with me still. Not in granite, not in slate, but in how you warm the grate. Hearthstone home, just me and you. Every winter weathered through, stone stays warm and skies stay blue. My foundation's always you. You set the kettle on the hook, the way it's done in storybooks. The fire reflects in window glass, our little lighthouse as cars pass. The dog has claimed the warmest spot, we let him have it like as not. And shoulder close on the settee, stone steady, you and me. Not in beams or in the floor, but in how you're worth waiting for. Not in mortar, not in brick, but in how your love holds thick. Hearthstone home, just me and you. Every winter weathered through, stone stays warm and skies stay blue. My foundation's always you. Some nights the storms shake every door, the chimney moans, the rains all pour. I used to flinch at weather's will in thin-walled rooms on rented hills, but hearthstones hold 100 years of fires that outlasted fears. And you hold me the same old way, unmoved, unhurried, here to stay. Maybe love is not the spark that photographs well in the dark. Maybe love's the hearth beneath, holding heat through winter's teeth. I once built homes on shifting sand, quick to rise and quick to land, but you're soft and steady, calm and true. My hearthstone, my whole home is you. Hearthstone home, just me and you. Every winter weathered through, stone stays every drop on wire and branch and awning top. I used to walk this way unseeing, hood up, head down, barely being. But you stopped short and whispered, look, the city's wearing diamonds, look. Not in crystal bought in stores, but in how this light is ours. Not in ballrooms grand and wide, but in how you're at my side. Raindrop chandelier for me and you, every droplet burning blue. Streetlight gold come shining through, the city dressed up just for you. We walk beneath the dripping wire, each drop a little hanging fire. You catch one falling on your palm, a cold bright beat, a tiny song. The puddles double all the glow, a ballroom floor of light below. We waltz 3 steps then laugh it off, 2 dancers in the afterwash. Not in chandeliers of glass, but in how you make light last. Not in gems on velvet trays, but in how you crown my days. Raindrop chandelier for me and you, every droplet burning blue. Streetlight gold come shining through, the city dressed up just for you. Let go one after one, the chandelier will soon be done. I used to mourn each fading thing, each ending that the night would bring. But you said it'll rain again, the city keeps its diamonds then. So we walk slow and memorize the way the light hangs in your eyes. Maybe love is not the stone set in gold and kept alone. Maybe love's the rain that clears and leaves the streets in chandeliers. I once walked blind through wet and gray and cursed the sky for every day. But you're soft and steady, calm and true, the lights all bend toward you. Raindrop chandelier for me and you, every droplet burning blue. Streetlight gold come shining through, the city dressed up just for you. Raindrop chandelier for me and you, every rainfall ends in you. Streetlight gold come shining through, my brightest light is you. The evening's done, the dishes stacked, the candles flicker soft intact. One on the shelf, one by the sink, one on the sill about to blink. I used to slap the lights and go to bed alone with nothing slow, but you invented our good night. We walk the room and dim each light, not in rituals of gold, but in how your hand I hold, not in prayers said out loud, but in how you hush the house. Blow the candle slow with you. Every small flame whispers true. One last glow of gold and blue. I end my every day with you. You take the shelf, I take the sill. We meet beside the windowsill. Each breath of ours a tiny wind that tucks a little fire in. The smoke curls up a gray ballet, the scent of honey brief and sweet. And room by room the dark arrives, the gentlest hour of our lives. Not in endings sharp and tight, but in how you close the night. Not in darkness, not in fear, but in how you whisper here. Blow the candle slow with you. Every small flame whispers true. One last glow of gold and blue. I end my every day with you. The last one burns beside our bed. We always save that one, you said, because the dark should come in waves, and love should light the way it saves. I used to fear the final click, the sudden black, the silence thick, but now the dark is just a door we close together, nothing more. Maybe love is not the blaze that floods the room with sleepless rays. Maybe love's the breath that dims the day's last flame to quiet hymns. I once slept under harsh white light, afraid to fully end the night, but you're soft and steady, calm and true. I blow the last one out with you. Blow the candle slow with you. Every small flame whispers true. One last glow of gold and blue. I end my every day with you. Blow the candle slow with you. Every day I end with you. The street is long, my shift ran late. The lamps are out at every gate, but 3 doors down, a golden seed, a candle in the window lit for me. I used to walk to darkened panes, cold keys, cold rooms, cold remains. But you began this little rite, so you can find us in the night. Not in porch lights on a switch, but in how you light the wick. Not in beacons burning tall, but in how you wait at all. Candle in the window, you, every block walks faster through. One warm flame in frames of blue. I'm coming home to you. The closer that I get, the more the flame looks like an open door. I see your shadow cross the glass. You're making tea, the night can pass. The wax has dripped a quiet inch. You waited up without a flinch. And when my key turns in the lock, the flame stands up as if to talk. Not in maps or compass spin, but in how you call me in. Not in signs along the way, but in how you end my day. Candle in the window, you, every block walks faster through. One warm flame in frames of blue. I'm coming home to you. Some nights it's me who lights the flame, when your long hours do the same. We trade the window, trade the weight. The candle never minds how late. I used to think a house was walls, a roof, a door, a phone that calls. But home's a flame somebody tends, where every tired evening ends. Maybe love is not the blaze of city signs and neon haze. Maybe love's one window's glow that says I'm here, come in. I know I once walked past lit homes of others, hands and pockets cold to brothers. But you're soft and steady, calm and true. Every window glows with you. Every block walks faster through. One warm flame in frames of blue. I'm coming home to you. Candle in the window, you, every night you guide me through. One warm flame in frames of blue. I'm always home.